Hey y'all, welcome back. I changed my channel name. We're gonna go ahead and just get into why I did that now. I was calling it Angela the Ada Lover, and I decided to switch that to, I don't even remember what I called it. Angela Loves 2, like the number 2 stitch, because that's that's really what I do, and I'm started working on some things that were not on Ada anymore. Not that I don't love Ada still. I mean, I still do things on that, but I'm just trying to branch out, I guess. And so there are some things, and I'm really liking it, so that's good. So I just decided to change it. And then when Instagram lets me change my name, I'll do that too. But I think I changed it, I don't know, it's saying I changed it twice. What I think I did is I just mistyped something and it counted as a change, and I messed up, and now it won't let me, but whatever. Okay, so I'm Angela, and this is my channel about mostly cross stitch, some other kind of crafty things thrown in here and there. And I am making this video. Happy Thanksgiving week, by the way. It is Tuesday right now, Tuesday, and Thanksgiving is on Thursday here in the US. And I'm making this video now because starting tonight, my house is going to be filled with more people. Not a lot, but there will be, I'll have less privacy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. So you'll have one. It's been a while since I've made a video, like a FlossTube video. So hi. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna do the personal stuff because there's a little bit of what's been going on in my life, and I'll just wait till the end to do that in case you're not interested in my life, which I don't know why you wouldn't be. I'm actually a very boring person, so it's not very exciting. So yeah, you probably don't care about any of that stuff, but it's exciting things that have happened to me in my family. So, you know, I wanted to share that. Okay. First things first, we're going to talk about my non-cross stitch thing that I've been working on. I worked on this over the past week at night, because I feel like I don't have to think, I don't have to put in much brain power, I don't have to count, I just stitch. And it is a English paper piecing quilt top, and this is the very first one I've done. It is not perfect. I did an extra, or like a FlossTube extra, FlossTube special, I think the one before this, asking for quilt help because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know how you put quilts together, but I wanted to do it. And I actually ordered this kit like a year and a half ago, and I spent, you know, quite a bit of money myself getting all the supplies in order to do it. I mean, that's like the pattern, all the fabric, and just all the supplies that you need to do it. But now that I have them, I'm good, I guess. Sorry. So this is the one that I'm doing. I think I ordered this from the Fat Quarter Shop, but it's called Hex on the Beach, and I guess it's by Tula Pink, because it says Tula Pink on here. It's a complete piece pack, which includes the pattern and the acrylic template. So, you know, I found out, because there's another one that I saw that I can't remember who put it on there. It's coming out. Anyway, just the paper piecing pack, or these sets or whatever, not including all the fabric you have to get, it's kind of expensive. Which I want to find a place, and I can't find the place. I like to find the place that has all the fabric already picked out for you. Like you can order everything together. I know that would be really pricey. But anyway, I love the colors in this one. It seemed simple enough for me, just because it uses one shape that I was like, maybe I can figure it out. And like I said, I'm not a good sewer. I'm learning as I go, and I'm still, when I finish this, I don't care how bad it looks, I'm still sending it off someplace to have it made into a quilt, because I did it. Okay, so this is where I am so far. It's not finished, by the way. It'll be a long time before I'm finished with this. But I'm starting to take out the paper pieces now, since I've got several of these rows put together. So I'm on the 3rd row, I guess, 4th, I don't know. Anyway, that's what it looks like. Hi. And I am working on, to finish this row up, I'm working right here. And I got like some more of these colors, and then I don't know what colors I have left. And then then I'm gonna be out of my shapes. I'm gonna have to cut and glue some more together. But this is what I've done so far. And yes, you can see my stitches. Honestly, I think I used like right here. I don't even know if you can see. I used, like, for some reason, I used blue thread. And you can see it, and you're gonna be able to see it, and I don't care. And maybe, and I don't know if it's supposed to be like wrinkly like that, but I guess it's just the way I'm holding my fabric. I don't know. But I think it'll be cool. I mean, once it's done, and then I'll just kind of like, I don't know, I'm gonna use it. If I get it done into a quilt, I'm putting it over my body. That's the non-cross stitch, excuse me, thing I've been working on. Now to get into the cross stitch. I don't think I've worked on this one any more than what I think I showed the last time I showed it. And I think I did a video of it, of how I was working out, how I was doing my full coverage cross stitches now. And this one, I'll just show you the picture. I got this one from Thread Geeks. This is the first, my ear itches. This is the first pattern that I think I have purchased from Thread Geeks. And the artist is Andre Pankove. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Andre Pankove. And the chart design is by Thread Geeks, and it's Clint Eastwood. And sorry for I'm sitting in front of the window because of the lighting, but that is what it's gonna look like. And this is gonna be for my husband, which I said before. And it's a picture, I think, from one of his favorite Clint Eastwood movies called something, I can't remember. The Outlaw or something. Outlaw of Josie Banks. I don't even know what the name of it is. It's probably totally wrong, and that's all I've done. So I'm starting to get into, this is the top part of his hat. And I think that's like the corner, like right here. So I think I've done like, I'm doing like right here. And then the little corner of the hat. He keeps asking me if I worked on it, and I keep saying no. Sorry. He asked me if I was gonna get, anyway, never mind. He knows I don't finish things. He knows it. Although I did finish I was gonna show that on here. I'll do that in a minute. I'm going backwards. And all of a sudden I got real hot. I've got this really fluffy pullover thing on, and it's like wearing a coat, but I was cold and now I'm really hot. That's my life. Okay, so that was Clint Eastwood. And then I'll show you this, because those colors, there's like 30 colors in there, and they're all like real neutral colors. I started working, and I'd already started this before, but I didn't like the way I was stitching it. So I decided I'm going back in and filling it and doing it the way that, anyway, I'll show you in a minute. It's from Heaven and Earth Designs. It's called Mini Meditation, and it's artwork by Elizabeth Welker. Do y'all have to hold your devices or whatever back really far for me to read stuff? My eyesight. Okay, so this is what it is. Mini meditation. Let me do the mock-up so you can get a bigger one. Ooh, isn't that so pretty? And I love the colors, and for some strange reason I was thinking, oh, that's gonna be easy to do. Nope, it's a lot of confetti. This is how far. I don't know why it looks blurry. I don't know if that's my camera or if it's just the sun or just my phone. But so what I did is I started working diagonal, and then I started just doing one color like in a diagonal down this way, and I decided I didn't like that, and so now I'm going back and filling it in, and I'm doing like a square at a time, but then going diagonally. And my brain likes that better. It's easier for me with the gridded fabric to just like, if I stay within that one square, and then, so I don't have the lines on Pattern Keeper because I'm doing this on Pattern Keeper, but lots of purples. And I got this needle minder is, I mean, I've had this for a while, but it's from Agnes Little Minders. It's like one of the little dragon people. And I thought it went well with the colors. But that's Mini Meditation, and I actually worked on that some today. And it's, I guess why I like that one is because I'm just stitching. I know that there's like no picture, like I'm not gonna see the finished picture. I'm not trying to get to like a little motif, or not a motif. I'm not trying to get to like a little part of the picture, you know, and or like part of a face, like with a Clint, or part of a hat, or part of an arm, or some object. It's just like one whole thing, and so I know that it's gonna come together at the end. And so I just stitch on it when I want like color. After maybe I've been working on Clint Eastwood, that is like doesn't have like any bright colors. Okay, now the next thing I have been working on is this limited edition kit from the Twin Peak Primitives. It's called White Christmas, and that is what it looks like. I'll turn like that so you can see. And so this is like the second piece that I've worked on that's something other than Ada or the Easy Grid stuff. I'm not really sure whether or not this is linen or like an even weave. I'm not really sure. Someone said, but I do feel like there's like little slubs in it. And I don't know. But it's 28 count. So I guess that's the equivalent of 14 count Ada. But I really enjoy working on this, and that's how far I've got on it. It's not, I do have to wear, can you see that? I'm sitting low and I can't tell if you can see it. I want to hold it close up. So I'm using just 2/2, and it's fun. And I do have to wear these, they're on the other side of the room, but they're magnifying glasses, mag eyes. I wear those so I can really see the holes, but I'm proud of myself for doing this. It's cute. Anyway, so I really need to focus on that during December, or actually the next week. But this came, oh, and that came with that needle minder, the kit and all the floss. Isn't it cute? So there's that one. And then I started on, okay, so I think in another video, let me pull it up here. I showed you this one. It's from Carolyn Manning, and it is Make a Wish. Let me zoom it in. And I also, I mean, I love this pattern and I love the colors and I don't know, I love it. But I made a mistake. I'll say I made a mistake. I decided the way that what I was stitching it on, I didn't really care for because it was 14 count and I was using 2 strands and some of the colors that are dark, because I was working on this side first and I could see the fabric, although the fabric wasn't white, I could see it and I wasn't getting the coverage. I just wasn't happy with it. It was a fun stitch, but so I stopped. And I may do it over again because I have that pattern and I like it. But then I started another one. And I decided, let me find it, to do this one. And I don't know if it's going to turn out or not. I could very well just scrap this one too, but I don't think I will. Okay, this one, and I love this one too. And it was a little bit different, but it's called the Quilt Sampler. And where I'm working on right now is right here in this area, really right in here. And I'm doing it on 18 count with 2 threads. And the coverage so far is a lot better for me. I feel like this is so blurry. You're not getting like the beautifulness of it, but it is. And y'all, I know that there's different ways of stitching these, but they're full coverage. And so I'm honestly, they're blocks of color, at least in this first one. And so I'm stitching it like a regular full coverage. It's just that it's going faster because there's blocks of color. So where I'm just kind of going down that way, but just because then I'll get different things. So that's why I have all those threads. Some people just take like sections and outline them and fill them in, but I'm not doing that. But I'm happy with this one so far. And yes, those are my hair clips. I actually decided I don't like them because they're so big. Like for my hair, I feel like I feel like I'm wearing a crown when I'm wearing them. And I decided to use them on this. And plus I was too lazy to come upstairs to get like regular clips. That's me. And then this last one I started. And these are the ones I'm gonna try to focus on for a while. I feel like if I rotate through these, I'm not saying that I'm gonna do anything else, but I really wanna focus on these. But this next one came out, I don't know when, a couple of weeks ago maybe, and it's from Heaven and Earth Designs. Yeah. And it's called Evening Rehearsals, and it's artwork by Terry Redlin. I hope I'm not messing up the name. And that's what it looks like. And let me do the mock-up. Does it turn? Ooh, yeah, it does. So I don't know what they're rehearsing for, but I liked the sky. Oh, what happened? I liked the sky and the snowy scene, but also the lights and the church back there. I just thought it was a really pretty Christmas piece that I would love to hang on my wall if I get finished with it. And I sometimes I'll look at it and I'm like, I don't really understand, because to begin with, I'm like, oh, it's got the horse, you know, the horses and the sled, which speaks older times to me. But then you've got the Christmas lights on the house, and then back here in another house, I don't even know if you can see it. Where is it? It's over here. There's like a Jeep, you know, and then there's like anyway, I don't know what time. And maybe I know that I've been to Colorado once, We went to Breckenridge. This is like right when I think I was still in college. My family took my family, and we took my husband, who was then just my boyfriend, to Breckenridge to ski. And one night we actually got on the sleds or whatever, and sleds and with the horses and everything, and they took us to this place where we could eat. They like cook I don't know what it was called. It was just like a sleigh ride, I guess. So maybe that's what that is. I'm not really sure what their maybe what the evening rehearsal is for. Maybe they're going to be in a play or a Christmas parade. I don't know. Anyway, I'll show you what I've done so far. Since I am only in, well, this is what I've done. That's it. Okay, so it's just the very corner, and those are some stitches that I haven't filled in yet, but it's just the dark with the tree. Why does that keep doing that? Dang it. Anyway, it's the dark section of the tree. And now, okay, which is just right over here. Y'all can see the trees outside my window. See the reflection? There's the phone sitting up in the window. There's the trees. There's the sky. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, it's just dark section right here. So, you know, it's not like a super colorful piece. And so, you know, I figure if I'm working on this and the Clint Eastwood piece going to the Carolyn Manning that has lots of color, or the mini meditation with lots of color is a good kind of switch off, I guess. So that is all I've been stitching on lately. Now we'll go on to the next portion of my video. FFO. Fully finished something. This is the Napoleon Dynamite sampler from Lindy Stitches. This is the one that I made for my son, and I'll just show it to you. So I just put it in, and I know that there's a glare, in this black frame. Like that. Can you see that? Okay, who cares? So this is not professionally done by any means. I went down into the basement and found an old frame, and it fit. It was the same, I mean, like the design fit pretty good in here. And so like I didn't even like do it. I mean, I like taped it on the back. I taped it in here on the back and then shoved it in the frame. Okay. So this is plastic. There was actually a drawing that I did like back when, like years and years ago. It was like one of my good friends is an art teacher, and it was just like a project she was working on with the school that was going to be in this art fair they have, or art show. And so all the pieces they worked on were framed, and so she had mine done, and it was displayed in the show. Not that there was nothing good. I mean, she just did it for fun. I took that out and stuck it in there. And it's, like I said, it's plastic, and it's taped onto the board that's shoved in here. And the reason I did it this way, because I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's not completely lined up, but this is for my son who's in college, who lives in a house with 4 of his fraternity brothers. There's a very high chance that this could get knocked off the wall. There is a chance. And I don't want to spend a ton of money to have something professionally framed for him when I know there's a possibility of it being damaged. I'm not saying that it will get damaged, but there's a chance. They're in college. So this is going to be good for now. If I want to do something more with it later on, have it made into something, have it better framed, he's not going to care. He is not going to care. And I like it. You know, I told you that he actually stitched this man, the chapstick, and the underwater ally. I actually ironed this before I put it in here, but it doesn't really look like it. I'm not taking it back out. It's going to him just that way. And he will enjoy it, I hope. I hope. He'll just be impressed that I finished it, to be honest with you. Who cares what the framing looks like? But I think it's okay, don't you? I hope so. All right, the next thing I want to show you or talk about is haul. Okay, so I was at Home Depot. I had to go get, my husband wanted me to go find a lampshade to match this other lampshade that we had. So I was at Home Depot and I got the lampshade and I was like, what else can I buy on here? I bought a candle and I was going to the checkout and I saw this package of these lights. I don't even know what brand these are, but they're clip-on lights, and they take batteries, but the ones that I have are the rechargeable ones, and these aren't rechargeable because they take batteries that you just stick in here. But I haven't even tried them out. I'm gonna put them on this, but I clip my other ones on, you know, like projects like that, like if I'm working downstairs where I don't have my stand floor light or whatever. And so I thought that I would just keep these for like backup when that, like, you know, sometimes like my light, I'm not ready to finish stitching, but my light's going out and I don't have time to recharge it. So it's pretty bright. Let me see. You got the mode light and you've got 3 settings. So you've got like this yellowish light and more like a daylight, like white light. I don't know. It hurts my eyes looking at it. I'm seeing spots. Hold on. Anyway, it's a light. It was like, and there's a white one and a black one that came. They're flexible. They're flexible. And they got this thick thing that, anyway. The package for both of these was just like $15. It was like 14 something, close to $15. So I thought, I'm gonna get them for like backup. I think they take kind of battery. See if I can take the back of this. It's just supposed to slide off. It takes, in the package, it came with AAA batteries, and it takes 3 for each one, and it was included with the package. So I had 6 batteries in it. Batteries are expensive, by the way. They're very expensive. Unless you go to like Dollar Tree, then you can get them for like $1, but then they don't last that long. So, okay, another thing that I got that I don't think I've showed, I can't remember, is I got this 2022, whatever. My brain all of a sudden, those lights, my brain stopped working. The Book of Days, and I thought that I would use this next year for whatever. I don't have a very busy life, so it's got, you know, just the month layout, and it's got little sayings and things in it. And then it's got a pattern in the back, which I won't do, but I thought it would be a good way to keep track of like my cross stitching every day, when I start something. Like I already wrote like when these projects and these projects I just recently started, I already wrote like their birthdays in there. Trying to be better at it. And then I got this little needle minder. Can you even see that? It says stay cool, and I'm gonna put it on my snow scene because it's snow and you know you want to stay cool. I mean, you're cool when there's snow. But yeah, I'm gonna I got this from Rebel Stitcher, Colleen. So cute. And when you order something off her website, at least, I mean, this is my experience so far, she has like lots of different needle minders, but she's got these original design ones. Like I think this is like one of her original designs. And then she's got just regular ones, I guess. But her shipping is pretty fast. I mean, she gets the orders out really quickly, and then she always writes like these like on the invoice that she sends with your package. She always like writes a little note that's funny, and I like that. And I also joined her quarterly needle minder club, and I got that, but I'm not gonna show it. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not gonna show it because I don't know if everyone has theirs yet, and I don't want to ruin the surprise, so I'm not going to show it, but it's cute. I'll show it after she makes a video and shows it. I think she's gonna do that. She may already have, I just haven't checked. Okay, now one more thing. I also ordered a couple of other things. I ordered a project bag and a, like, I don't even know what you call it. It's like a floss organizing project holder stocking thing. But I won't be showing those until later because those are actually, I ordered those for myself for Christmas. Those are from my family. They don't know what they got me, but I'm gonna wrap it up and tell them that it's from them because they keep asking me, and I'm like, listen, you're never gonna get me what I really want, so I'm gonna order myself this, and then you can wrap. I'll give it to you, and you can wrap it up. Or when I get it, I might not even open them. Maybe I will. I don't know. I can't decide. I have no willpower when it comes to getting stuff in the mail. Like I just tear it open, and I feel like maybe anyway. And these were not. Anyway, they're. I mean, I'm excited to get these things, and I'll show them in another video. I promise. Okay, now for a shout out. I've been watching a lot of FlossTube. I've been getting up and I just watch a lot. It seems especially the past week or so, my husband's been out of town, so it just keeps me from being lonely. I guess just hearing another voice, you know, like they're talking to me. So one of the FlossTubers that I've just discovered, and I don't even know how long she's been putting videos out, but I believe you pronounce her name Alara. I'm going to link her channel down in the description box. But anyway, I've just been really enjoying her channel and what she stitches on. And she's just, I don't know, I just like watching her. So, and I don't know how many subscribers she has. She may have over 1,000, but if not, go check her out. And I don't know how many FlossTubes she's made either. I don't think she's made a ton. I think, so I guess she is fairly new. Maybe not. I mean, maybe she just doesn't make them as frequently as some people do. So that's my shout out. Go watch Alara. I hope I'm saying your name right. And if you're not, then, I mean, if I'm not, then I'm so sorry. Tell me how to pronounce it. I think you say it in your video, so I should just go back and watch and learn how to say it. Okay, so now we're gonna get on to a couple of the personal things, and actually, yeah, and then, no, I'm changing that. I'm changing it. I'm gonna talk about a giveaway. So I have one giveaway that's going out this week, maybe. I'm so sorry. I already talked. Teresa, I'm talking to you. If you're watching this, Teresa, I'm talking to you because you're the one who I need to send it to. And I have part of it here. See, I'm going to show you. The Glendon Place Sleepy Hollow. It's right there. But I need to get the other stuff together. But first I have to find it, which I know I have because I just saw it, but I think it's down somewhere in the basement. Maybe not. But I need to get your giveaway out to you. And I am going to be doing my giveaways probably differently than a lot of people do on FlossTube because I don't have, hold on. FedEx is here. What you bring me, FedEx? Nothing. It's probably something my husband ordered. Some sort of hunting thing or something. Okay, so I'm going to be doing my giveaways differently than other people are doing. I have another channel that I've had for years and years, and I used to do like this giveaway during Thanksgiving where people would comment on the videos and I would pick out of the comments, and I don't get a ton of comments anyway, so it's usually manageable. And I pick a winner for each video, and the name that I chose out of all the people who commented would get put into a pot or whatever however you'd say that, and then I would just do that for an amount of time, and then at the end I would pick a winner, and it would usually be like for a gift card or something, because I don't have a lot of spare patterns, and I really am awful about mailing stuff out, but I want to like thank you for watching my channel and giving me a chance, and for those of you that do comment, and anyway, so for this video, if you comment something that involves the word Thanksgiving, then I will count that comment, and then you'll see how I'm going to do it. It's kind of hard for me to say because, like I said, it's different than what normal people do. What I do is I just take the comments, and then if it says Thanksgiving, then I will, I usually like number the comments, and then I go into like the random.org and just do the number thing where it picks a random number, and I found that number that I put attached to that comment, and that's the person whose name gets added to the pot. Anyway, and then it just continues because I'm not doing it every week. It's going to be more like every couple of months, but it'll be more than a pattern. It's probably just going to be like a gift card, like 1-2-3 Stitch or Etsy or some stitchy place. And I'll talk to the person and we'll decide. So, and then, it'll be like that. So, and I've done it before and it works out pretty well, just because I feel like I'm just terrible at mailing stuff off. I have no excuse. I really don't. I just stink at going to the post office. I don't know. Okay, so I'm doing that. Now a little bit about what's happened in my life. Okay, so first of all, my husband went out of town last Wednesday. He went on a hunting trip to South Dakota. He said it was very cold. He had lots of fun, but he was gone for 5 days, and I had lots of time to do some stitching and work on, the quilt topper thing and everything. And so that was great. But the second night that he was gone, I'm sitting in my family room, and It's 9:45 at night. And I hear a knock, 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 knock on my front door. And I was like, why is someone knocking on my front door? And I'm sitting right there, and I have glass in my front door and on the sides of it, and I know they can see me. And so I can't just like sit there and not do anything, which I guess I could, because who comes to your door with unannounced at that time of night? It's dark, I can't see anything. So I go to the door and I look through the window and I see a person out there, and I open the door, which was really kind of stupid. I'm kind of mad at myself now, because I should have just said, I saw that he had a package. It was not big, and he had like this like reflective vest on. And so I was like, I opened the door and he said, "This is for you," and handed it to me, and I left, and I was like, oh. And so I was freaked out for the rest of the night. But I'm mad at myself for opening the door because, well, I'm mad for a couple of reasons. First of all, now I know that he was not he wasn't a mail truck, he was in a regular car. But I don't really think, I know that he's delivering packages for, I guess, the USPS or UPS or something. He's like an outside delivery person helping get things delivered at this busy time of year. It's going to start getting really crazy, right? But I don't think they should be coming to your house at 9:45. My house was all lit up. I have a lot of lights on my house. I'm not going to lie. It looked like I was up, and I was. But I don't feel comfortable with them coming to my house at night in the dark. He didn't know I was by myself, but that freaked me out. So I called my neighbors. I'm like, delivery person scared me. I was being a baby, and they're like, "Do you need us to come?" I was like, "No, he left," but that's just weird. Well, has this happened to you? Do you have people come to your house delivering packages and knocking at your door? Okay, why couldn't he have just left it? I didn't just sign for it or anything. Most of the packages when they come during the day, they just drop it off on my porch or right in front of my front door or something. Or if it doesn't fit in the mailbox. This package would have fit into the mailbox because it was soft, and it was just like a shirt or something. It would have fit into the mailbox. It was weird. So I don't know. And so I was thinking, well, okay, well, that's done. Well, guess what? The same guy came back yesterday, but not at night. It was like 6 o'clock in the evening now, with another package that wasn't that big. And he did the same thing. He knocked on my door. And I'm like, okay, I'm not used to that. Is that normal? Does the mail delivery people, I don't know why I can't think of what you call them. Anyway, does your mail person, do they knock on your door to give you your package, or they just leave it there? Should I be thankful? I don't know. I don't know. I don't mind if they, anyway, I can go on and on about that. Anyway, so that's what happened. And then on Saturday, I watched cheerleading all day long. My daughter-in-law is a competition cheerleading coach for a high school in Georgia. And this weekend they had their big state championship where all the teams and all the different levels of the high schools, like single A, double A, triple A, whatever. Anyway, so they had their competition, and they won. They won, yay! They are state champs. And this was her first year at this high school. It's the first, she actually has won, she's also, when she cheered in high school, she won a state championship, but this is like her first championship as a coach. A lot of time, just ask my son, her husband, a lot of time was put into it. Late nights, stuff before the season even happens. Just coaching is a lot of work for probably very little money. So to be rewarded with a state championship is awesome. And so I'm so proud of her. I'm proud of my son for being a great cheer husband. And I only had 2 boys. And so the whole cheerleading thing is completely different than football and wrestling and baseball. So I'm learning, and anyway, and so I watched cheerleading competitions or routines all day long on Saturday. I'm not kidding, from like 10 o'clock to like 7 o'clock at night. And I had a headache all day Sunday because I think it's just because I was having to put it on my phone because I couldn't connect it to the TV, and I was streaming it, and it was like the only device that was like keeping a connection, and I didn't want it to disconnect and start buffering or whatever because I didn't want to miss their routine. And that's just the one thing about, I'm sure it's like this with some other sports, but cheerleading, you practice all year long by going to these competitions, and you can do that routine over and over and over again and hit it and get everything perfect, but none of that matters until that one day at the championship. You have to do it perfect, and they actually did pretty much do it perfectly. And I was so nervous just watching it, and I was like this because I didn't want like any of their stunts to fall. And it was awesome. It was so awesome. But anyway, and so that was like the most exciting thing that's happened to me this past week. And it wasn't really to me, but it was to my daughter-in-law, who I love and is like my daughter. So, that's that excitement that I feel for her is genuine, just like she's my own child. Anyway, so that is it. That is all that's all that's been going on with me. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, to like the video, to comment something about Thanksgiving in the comments, and all those things. And I'm going to say this because everybody else, I'm getting a text message. I don't know what that said. It was from my husband. I don't know what it said. I was reading it. Anyway, I'll check it in a minute. Okay, so as far as the giveaways go, all the general rules apply. I'm going to look into, I think if it's like an email, like I could do a gift certificate. Anyway, just be 18, have permission if you're not, or I don't know, what's the rules? What are the rules? I know there's one about being 18, so you can have permission to send your email or address, and then be a subscriber of my channel. And then I will decide later on if it's just going to be US or international. If I do a gift card or gift certificate, I can probably do it through email. And so I guess that wouldn't matter as long as you had a valid email address. So, but we'll decide that later on. And no one's probably even going to comment on this video anyway. Some people do, but not many. So those of you that watch to the very end, and you have, don't say giveaway or free or any of that stuff. That's another thing that everybody says, and I understand that because people, those robots, or what do they call, bots or whatever, that search for those words, and then it'll be somebody that I don't know, which has happened actually to me before. I didn't get scammed or anything, but it was just someone who won and then they never showed back up. I was like, well, but yeah, so all the things, I'll talk about that more in another video, but just for this one, comment something Thanksgiving, and then I'll get the ball rolling. And then you can just, another thing, if you want to be in my happy mail list, send me an email. I'll put my email down below. It's myhousesmellsgreat@gmail.com. myhousesmellsgreat. It really does smell great because I just cleaned it. But that is the email that you can send, and just tell me that you want to be on my happy mail list, and then I will write and then include your email address, and I'll send that, or I'll put it. I'm saving those. It hasn't been a ton of people, but there has been some, and I haven't sent anything out. I'm waiting until the new year. But yeah, so I've got that too, and that's it. Thanks for watching. I know this has been long, but it's been a while. I hope that you have a very, very good Thanksgiving, that you get lots to eat, that you don't stress out too much about having your house cleaned and everything perfect. I hope that you can just concentrate on being together with your loved ones and be thankful for the things that you have in your life that are going good. I know that sometimes it may seem like things are not going so good and you don't have anything to be thankful for, but I'm hoping that if you are in that state of mind, that you can try to find something, at least one thing that you are thankful for, and just focus on that so you can have a good holiday. If you're alone and you don't have anybody to talk to, if you want to send me an email, I will check those. I don't want anyone to feel like they're alone during the holidays, and because I wouldn't really like that either. And so if you just want to talk to someone, then you can send me a message on Instagram. My Instagram, I will link that below. It's a different name because I told you I changed it. I think it's Angela Loves X Stitch, but I'm going to change that later on. But yeah, I'll put that down below. You can send me a message on there. That would be a great place. Or you can send me an email to the email that I'm going to put in the description box. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, y'all. Love ya. Bye.